to jump with the Airborne that aren't jump qualified. Naval artillery observers, chaplains, guys who haven't quite finished their final jumps, all these sorts of people, they need to be jump qualified. So they create this jump school here at Chilton Foliet to
Did they have to refurbish this?
Some of it has been refurbished, yes, but a lot of it.
To the company owner for Warners, and that brings us up to date for this room. Now, that's just a general overview, and I'll come back and talk about other rooms as we go round. But what I'm going to do
When the locals woke up the next morning, they realised they'd been invaded. Thank heavens for them, it was stars and stripes on the flagpoles and not swastikas. They got on very well, the Americans. Very, very well. Yeah, there's some photographs over there that show you. All the NCOs and enlisted men were stationed in those buildings and in Quonset huts down the driveway. So when you leave Littlecote, just imagine on your left hand side.
Guys doing training, because one of the problems that they're going to have is where to train people. There's thousands and thousands of soldiers. So they're everywhere. But the other reason is there's a door there. And that door will lead to his bedroom. Okay, so what will happen, you'll notice that there are two doors here. Imagine the pressure this man is under. Okay? He cannot be bothered every 3 minutes by somebody saying, well, I didn't get my socks, sir, or the you know what, all this.
I'll have you all shot. This is nothing less than an active mutiny while we prepare for the goddamn invasion of Europe. All of you NCOs have disgraced the 101st Airborne. You can consider yourself lucky that we are on the eve of the largest action in the history of warfare, which leaves me no choice but to spare your lives. Now get out of my office and get out of my sight. Get.
Chris will get us going. Because, you know, this is much different.
Yeah.
This is, you know, you could go on another tour with somebody else, but it's personal.
I have goosebumps on my goosebumps.
But I believe just a few of the sergeants may have felt their loyalty lay more to the platoon than to the company.
And these few sergeants convinced all of the other NCOs in your company to turn in their stripes.
As staff sergeants, they have a great amount of influence, sir. But as I say, the rest are good men. I know them. I can work with them.
Herbert, Division has established a parachute training school at Chilton Foliot. The idea is for non-infantry types who are vital to the coming invasion, such as doctors and chaplains, to take jump training there. Frankly, I can't think of anyone more qualified to command such a school than you are.
Sir?
I'm reassigning you to Chilton Foliot.
These little villages and these people have been at war since 1939. They don't have anything, they have anything to share, and they're going to want to welcome you, and you have to refuse any invitation you get.
Because if you take up their offer of tea, you're taking farm rations that you want to have. So she comes to welcome you and to make sure I'm not making a play. He does what he does. And he would always mark this out as an incredibly important moment because most of these guys, if you're in the 327th Gliders or you're in one of these other regiments, you're put in a burn camp somewhere, and you might be the audience person at a pub, but you're going back to barracks, you're hanging out with other Americans. The war is very insular to your group, but when you're billeted amongst people who have lost and suffered and are affected and have a routine, that's a different story.
Hello? Hello?
Oh,
Good morning, Miss Lamb. Sorry to bother you so early.
that's all right. Private,
Malarkey.
come in.
Actually, it's Sergeant Malarkey now, ma'am. I just got promoted.
Oh, lovely. I expect you'll be wanting your laundry. I heard the trucks rumbling by all night. I guess the ants must be on the way off again.
Yes, ma'am. Looks like for good this time.
I'm sorry to hear that. 2 shirts, 2 pairs of trousers, light starch, 2 bottom buttons, please. Thank you. Would you like a cup of tea? I've got the water boiling.
No, thank you. I'm in a hell of a bit of a hurry. But thank you anyway.
Oh, Private?
Yes, ma'am.
Lieutenant Meon's one of yours, isn't he? I hope he hasn't forgotten his laundry.
I'll take it.
Thank you.
We lost winners to battalion mess.
You're shitting me.
Nah, Straya did it. Well, let's try to figure out the procedures for his court-martial.
Well, Nixon better find a loophole to get him out.
And if he don't, winner scrambles eggs while the rest of us make the big jump with Sobel.
Big fist just goes
Wham!
Shifty just drops like a sack of cement. The door shuts, and then 10 minutes later it opens up, and so for the rest of the war, every time when they wanted to screw with Shifty, hey Shifty, feed us or fight us. But that was the mess hall. But this is the place where it doesn't matter where you're billeted, they're coming every morning. This is where roll calls taken. This is where morning orders are given. This is where close combat training is, and all that sort of stuff. Everything starts here, so they're used to it. They're into a routine. They know every morning this is where you go.
Your orders to me were to inspect the latrines at 1000 hours. From 0930 to 0955, I was censoring the enlisted men's mail by order of Colonel Strayer. At 1000 hours, I followed your orders to the minute.
I changed that time to 0945.
No one told me, sir.
I telephoned.
I'm quartered with a family that has no telephone.
And sent a runner.
No runner found me, Captain.
Irregardless, when given a task to perform by a ranking officer, you should have delegated your task of latrine inspection to another officer. You failed to do so. Were to let such a failure of duty by my own XO go unpunished, what kind of message is that to the men?
I performed my duty as I was ordered, sir.
And I disagree.
Decked out for thoroughbred racehorses. The officers commandeered the old rectory, the best pub, and the prettiest Georgian house in town. while GI trucks parked bumper to bumper on the soft village green. Communication wires were strung like drunken spiders' webs from one end of the town to the other. 600 men were put into huts and barracks on a meadow that could well have suited at least 2 cows. The village soccer field became a combination gridiron, ball diamond parade ground. Drunks fell in the cow pond and video movies were shown in the memorial hall. It was a little like waking up a man on the bell. It was a little like waking a man up with the bell on Big Ben. The village reacted at first with shock and elbowing.
Market cart? Yes, and for market cart, I should say that 506, the Easy Company is not going to go from Oak Harbor. You're going to go from a place called Newbury, which is also much closer. But again, this will stay used throughout the war. Guys taking off here, I mentioned a little bit about the cereals and the sticks, but this is 438 troop carrier will be taking off. And 80 of these from left to right. Dutch formation going to France. Once it's all formed up, 10 miles wide. And if you were to stand on a fixed point to watch the planes fly overhead, 2 hours to fly the first plane to the last plane. Again, to give you a size of loading everybody up and checking everybody. Actually, the person in reality who's doing that, my eyewitnesses, is actually me. We'll talk about this, but this is what Matrix he said. Tonight is the night. I spent the afternoon getting ready and taking a 2-hour nap. After supper, things were in a great uproar getting ready. Last minute, a last-minute leak. Faces blackened, weapons checked, and we were ready to. At 10:30 p.m., we lined up by the plane loads and marched off for the hangars. As we passed buddies and friends and fellow officers, there was usually a stiff smile and a lot of heads and pat on the back.
Thanks for watching. If you'd like to help us produce more compelling historical content like this, please like, comment below, and share this video with fellow history buffs. And of course, be sure to subscribe to help keep history happening.